Okay, let's talk about. I posted this right here, I guess, April 22nd. Let's
For
play
people
this.
who don't understand what is hedging, it's basically you sell part of your production. People who don't understand what is hedging, it's basically natural gas stocks once winter is over. But Silver Bow Resources is going to make like $4 in free cash flow.
So I talked about Silver Bow right here around 923, and let's see how it's performing. So here we go. Let's talk about Silver Bow Resources. Here it is, 1228. Okay, we bought this stock right in here in this candle around $9. It's at 12. A lot of buying coming in. And this is a great example where you do your fundamental financial analysis, and you know, it's a basic stuff, right? You calculate, you know, the free cash flow, you look at the debt, you do your net present value, and you just do these checks, and you can find out the real winners. And Silver Bow Resources, like I pointed out earlier, is going to do approximately $4 in free cash flow. And if you just run the numbers, this company should be worth around $20 or more at the current natural gas prices. And you know, the market eventually figures it out, and the buyers come in, and you just need to be a step ahead, maybe a couple steps ahead. And sometimes the charts are broken down, they are not set up well technically, but the fundamentals of the company are really good, and you need to find that, right? And speaking about technical charting, let's talk about Northrop Grumman. So Northrop, as we had discussed, that is breaking out of this cup and handle, and here's the line, and here's the cup, and little handle here, and it broke out, and now if you step back and look at this bigger chart, and you see a different cup and handle, and this is the rise, and this is a cup right here, right? This is a cup, there's a bigger cup here, and it's topping to the top of this cup right here. So it may level off and form a new handle, or it could keep going. And like I said, 390, about 395 is very doable in this whole technical picture. I, for one, took my profits, and the reason I took my profits is because I got to put my money other places. And one of the places I figured was the housing, and I do own D.R. Horton, and quite honestly, I think housing is a better buy than defense. Simply because savings rates are at an all-time high, the demand for housing is crazy, and there's not just enough homes, and with the lumber prices and all these prices way up high, I think these home builders are going to make a ton of money, because there's a pass-through effect, and second, at some point there'll be a overstocking and inventory issues, where you know, copper and lumber and all these prices could just fall by 10-15%. You know, right now there's a surge because the economy is opening up, right? But 6 months from now, 9 months from now, there will be an inventory issue, and these home builders initially will have a pass-through effect, because home prices have gone up, and I think these home builders have already factored in that you know, material costs. But I think then home prices will sustain at those levels, and that's going into the winter. But the cost of lumber and copper and all this maybe decline a little bit. So for the next 2-3 quarters, I think home builders are going to post excellent earnings growth, and this is the place to be. You need to be in the home builders part of your account, right? You need to be in the home builders. I like DR Horton. That's one I will discuss publicly. Now, if you guys want, I'll give you one, and the one that I recently purchased is basically a milling company. They do like door panels, door knobs, and woodworking, and this is a good one to own also. Okay, this is a good one to own. They had good numbers. I think it's probably headed higher from here. I own this. The one that kind of late now for you guys to buy it, but I own this, and this is a Colombian company. They do architectural glass, and they pay a dividend. I mean, this was all part of them redoing their business into the U.S. They supply to home builders in the southeast and in Florida. I think mostly in Florida. So this is a good company, but I would not recommend it at this moment. I would rather wait now for the earnings to come out. The one I would recommend is HBP. Okay, that's what I recommend. Okay, natural resources, uranium is one to watch. I gave one stock to one of the guys, Deep Yellow. All right, here's Deep Yellow, and you can see, look at this vine, right? And they have a uranium source, and I think in Namibia, and this is a really nice company to think, but it's very speculative, obviously, very speculative. Now I want to switch over to cryptocurrencies, and I want to discuss one cryptocurrency that I bought over the weekend, and I think this cryptocurrency is probably one to get in. Okay, I don't know how to. 1 second, give me a second. Okay, I'm going to see if I can plot a chart of it, and it's lumens. Lumens price. Let's see. Welcome to lumens, Stellar Lumens. Here we go. All right, CoinDesk. So here's Stellar Lumens, and let's look at a 1 year chart. I mean, all these cryptocurrencies, they pretty much look like this. It's crazy, right? I bought lumens over the weekend simply because it does not mining is not involved, and any cryptocurrency like Bitcoin where mining is involved, I think is going to have a ceiling, and the ceiling is the cost, the environmental cost for the mining. So lumens is basically an exchange for sending money across, right? So this is like a Western Union, and you can send money anywhere, and it could be part of the forex exchange. And I think as more and more people are going to be in the digital world, and to avoid taxes and all, you just convert your digital currencies from one crypto to the other, and you can send money, and it's a payment system. It's a blockchain payment system, and I think Stellar is going to go up a lot more. However, this is all very speculative. You can't put a lot of money in this. I mean, this thing has gone from 7 cents to 70 cents. That's like a 10x return. But if you have some, loose money sitting around, throw it in Stellar. All right, guys.